Hello, Internetians! My name is Josh, aka the player, your coach of the New York Metagross. Welcome back to the MLBA, the Major League Battle Association, and we are here for our Week 4 battle against non-zero coach of the Pittsburgh Celesteelers. As always, links are in the description. Check him out. He is a fantastic battler, and I think I faced him in the DGBA, and I don't remember how it worked out. All I know is that team was lit. And our team this time is lit as well. And his team is fucking scary as fuck. So, if you do not know, first of all, we are 1-2, unfortunately, last week. So week 2 we choked it away. Week 3 we faced a Greninja. Why don't we just see what this man has? First of all, if you do not know our team, we are rocking with the Zerora Megalodios, Nidoqueen, Florges, Alolan Marowak, Umbreon, Cobalion, Tornadus, Incarnate, Leafeon, Kangaskhan, and Gliscopod. And his team, ready to see this first mon? I would be if it was working. Huh. Well, why is it not working? Huh. Huh. Better? No. Ah. Now we're getting somewhere. There's the team. Look at that first mon. Look at what is in position number 1. A frickin' Greninja. Ah, fuck me. Man, I am not looking forward to another Greninja. Damn, I hate Greninja. So much! So much! I hate Greninja. It is the fucking worst mon. And Ash Greninja is just as scary. However, it's a little bit easier to deal with because it does not start Ash form. And I can kind of switch into it before then. Low kicks, of course, are always scary. However, we saw that I was able to take low kicks generally a little bit well from Protein Greninja last week. So Ash Greninja should be able to not be as much of a problem. You turning into Terrakion, that's a problem though. Terrakion is a gigantic threat, of course. Double Dance is always a thing, and of course Band is always a thing, and so is Scarf and Stealth Rock Lead, and basically anything it can do versus me is very good. This is of course going to be one of his Z-Mon users, even scarier, not really wanting to face that at all. He has a Jirachi, one of the best mons in the format, however a little bit overrated. Still a very, very good mon to handle, or very good mon to have, and very good mon to have against me. Can definitely see this thing coming. It is, of course, a huge threat. Very versatile mon, and has that great typing that will let it switch into some of my mons, especially my Megalodi. He has a Mega Altaria, probably one of the best things he could ever have versus me, just because I have Zerora, and this will help him switch into it very well. Of course, it's always a good Dragon Dance Sweeper, good Cotton Guard Defender. Good defender, and without it has defog now, so of course it's that. Special attacker with agility. Very good mon. Very, very, very good Mega, and one of my favorites in the format. He has a Silvally. This is of course going to be all forms. This is also going to be a Z captain, so Z parting shot is always a thing. Can be any type. Whatever type he really needs to form fit to the needs of facing my team. I don't really see this thing coming. However, if I do see it coming, it's going to be a steel type in my opinion. It takes a hit from Zerora, it helps with Megalodi, Florges, Tornadus, Leafeon, generally everything. Really good against my team. Parting Shot is annoying, really annoying to deal with. Rotom, I have plenty of checks for, however, it could still come just because it's there as an annoying mon for me to deal with. It might not come, and instead, I do have it on my layout already as a mon I predict to come, however, it can do not a lot versus the team that I've brought, but it can still trick something like an Umbreon and make it really worthless. Diggersby is definitely coming. Diggersby is a huge threat to my entire team and basically 6-0s me from T Preview. Do not have good switch into this. Had to get really creative while figuring out how I'm going to deal with this, and had to think of how I was going to not lose to it in any way, and had to prep 100 different threats to stop it. He has a Ditto, which is really annoying, to be honest, because that copies some of my setup sweepers like Megalotti, like Zerora, like Calm Mind Florges, like Cobalion, like generally everything, because almost everything on my team can set up. So that's, of course, gigantic annoyance. I kind of see that coming over Rotomo, if anything. So if that comes, that's going to be just a fucking pain to deal with. And, of course, lastly, the Torkoal. Torkoal is there, and Torkoal exists, and Torkoal is, in fact, a Pokemon. Bet you didn't know that. And Torkoal could do some things, however, I don't know if he's going to bring it. Technically, Leafeon does a shit ton to his team, so I don't think he's going to give me that free sun. I mean, look at Leafeon, and look back at his team. Look at Leafeon, and look back at his team. His last Zmon users, I didn't really go over them, but they are going to be Rotomo and Diggersby, making them that much more threatening, so that's fun. Anyway, let's get into our team. Kicking off our team, as it always has, and probably always will in this season, is going to be our Zerora Kelly with the Steelium Z, so Corkscrew Crash is definitely coming. Plasma Fist, Iron Tail, Hone Claw, and Drain Punch. So let's talk about this set. First off, I have one almost max speed, and this is going to allow me to speed tie with a Scarf, or not speed tie, but outspeed Scarf Diggersby, which is great, because kind of going to need that in case he is Scarfed, and I can hit that thing with a Drain Punch. So why do I have Home Claws over Bulk Up? So just on the off chance I want to keep my Steelium Z for later on in the match to kind of like break through something, just hit something really hard. I'd like the chance to be able to do that. I'd like to be able to save it. So Home Claws is going to give me the accuracy boost for Iron Tail, so that's going to be 100% accurate, and I can hit that with Altaria with a regular Iron Tail as opposed to a Corkscrew Crash. Drain Punch is there for the Diggersby for generally everything, because it's just a really good neutral move to have. And Plasma Fist is Plasma Fist, and is going to wreck his shop. Funny thing is, he has to bring Earthquake. I don't know if he realizes this, but he has to bring Earthquake or a Dragon move versus me to be able to do anything to Zerora with the Mega Altaria. Because if for any reason I suspect that he is not a... if he's like a mono-attacking, not Dragon Dance variant of Altaria, I technically wall him for 24 turns, because Plasma Fist will turn his move into an electric move. Because his moves are typically normal types and go through Pixelate. However, because of Plasma Fist, it'll turn into electric type move. He'll hit me with an electric type return, and I have Volt Absorb, and I will stop that thing dead ass in his tracks, and that is beautiful. I'm really excited for the set. I'm really excited to see if I can get some more kills with Zerora, because it is a beauty of a Pokemon. Next month, we are making his debut is gonna be Unalak. Shout out to Cody. Golisopod with the Splash Plate. Spike's First Impression, Aqua Jet, and Liquidation. Max HP, max attack, just a little bit in Speed F. Don't really need any speed because everything on his team is either going to outspeed me naturally, or it's a Torkoal, and he is not going to be doing that much speed. At least I hope not. And if he does, props to him. So this destroys him. His switch in is Altaria, and that's it. And that gives me Spikes, or switch into whatever. Point is, other than Altaria, which is hopefully going to be destroyed early on by Zerora, he does not switch into this at all. Unless Sun is up, Jirachi can maybe switch in, but First Impression, or Liquidation to outside of the Sun, to Jirachi does like at least one shit ton, maybe two. We'll see. It's going to do to a max HP Jirachi does about half. So with Rocks up, to 2 KO. First Impression does a lot to his team as well. Stops Greninja. Well, kind of. I do take some Water Shurikens. If he's not Water Shuriken and he's Specs locked into something, I can First Impression that and always check it. I have Aqua Jet for the Diggersby. If he's Quick Attack, he got me good. Don't know if he can afford that. He might be able to. We'll see. If he does, then it's a little bit easier for one of my other mons to kind of a little bit shut him down, which is nice. The Terrakion is checked by Aqua Jet, so Volley, unless it's... Is there anything that resists Water and Bug? No? There's nothing that resists both Water and Bug at the same time? No, there's not. Well, no single type. That's the Volley can be. So, either way, I'm going to be able to do some damage to him. I also have Spikes. If I think he's going to switch, like if I'm in versus his Terrakion with my Golisopod, or if I'm in versus his Greninja, which is choice locked into Dark Pulse, versus my Glispa, which is obviously going to click First Impression and destroy him, I can get a Spike up. And Spikes are really nice for him, because he does have some Defoggers and Altaria and Savali and Rotom, and a Rapid Spinner and Torkoal. He does not like Spikes. Spikes help wear his team down, and it can be very nice. While all of them can bring Defog, Altaria seems like the biggest likelihood for Defog. I can destroy that with my Zeraora. So next one we're bringing is a physically defensive Nidoqueen with Shook Up Area. Kind of have to bring this. I have 72-8 special attack and 24 speed def, and those do things. I'm pretty sure the 72 attack means that I guarantee kill the Terrakion with the Earth Power, as well as just a couple other things. And 24 speed def, I believe, is so I can take something from, I'd say the Greninja. Might be an Ash move, so maybe something Dark Pulse. Either that or Rotom. I don't know. But I have a lot of Fizz Def, and this is here for Terrakion, of course. Terrakion is a gigantic threat to me. And I need to have that one little insurance policy to stop him. Ice Beam hits Rotom. Ice Beam hits Diggersby. That's it. Earth Power hits a majority of a Steam, and Sludge Wave is there for the Altaria. Now that I think about it, do I really need Sludge Wave? Do I really need Sludge Wave? What am I clicking? I'm gonna need Sludge Wave now that I think about it. Huh. Rocks are failing anyway. I could go Taunt. Anything else that I could use? I think I'm just gonna go Taunt over Sludge Wave. Okay. I do still have Ice Beam for Altaria, and I have something else. But this is here for just generally Terrakion, maybe a little bit other things. I can take one hit from Diggersby. If I don't see Terrakion, this thing leads versus Diggersby, I will just click Ice Beam and try and do as much damage as possible. Taunt! Now for Torkoal. Maybe the Altaria if it's minus speed nature. Or if I just want to tie it down. I have Toxic Spikes, of course. I want to Hazard Stack them. I mentioned that already. That's good for just wearing stuff down like Diggersby and Terrakion, putting them in range of stuff like my priority from you. Anyway, next one we're bringing is going to be our Midnight, my Shiny Umbreon with leftovers, Wish, Protect, Foul Play, and Reflect. Reflect is very good this match because it's going to... I think Reflect requires the hidden ability, actually. We'll see. I'll see before I boot up. If it does, then I'll change it. Synchronize isn't the most important. But this is here. It does things. I'm going to more likely click Reflect on the switch, any switch into Terrakion, so I can handle that thing a lot better. It also lets me deal with Diggersby better. I don't do anything to Altaria. Gonna have to play around that, but Reflect is going to be my go-to move. There's also switches in on Greninja, of course. My main switch into Greninja helps me with Jirachi as well. Helps me with the general everything. Very passive, however, I think I can play around it and use it as just a screen setter and then get out into something else, which is very nice. I've been really liking screens recently. The bulk is just so I can take on Greninja as best as possible, so that's nice. And yeah, nothing much to say here, just kind of standard Umbreon, except not really. So there's that. Next one we're bringing is going to be a Choice Scarf, Cobalion, Volt Switch, Close Combat, Iron Hand, Stealth Rock. This is for revenging Diggersby, should I need it to. If it's Scarf Diggersby, revenging Greninja, revenging Mega Altaria, revenging just about everything. If I don't see Rotom, maybe if I don't see Jirachi, I'll lead this, and if I see anything other than those, I can just click Volt Switch and get out of there. If it's versus the Greninja, I might be able to just click Close Combat and just kill it outright, which will be beautiful. So that's that. Again, not much to say here. This is just more of a revenge killer. I really needed this so I didn't become super weak to stuff like Altaria or Greninja or literally anything because they all just destroy me. His offense is really scary. However, my offense is very scary versus him. And finally, I kind of have to have something to switch into the Diggersby, and that's what Leafeon here is going to do. I outspeed a max speed Adamant Altaria, which means I also outspeed an Adamant Diggersby. He could bring Jolly Diggersby if he really wants to outspeed Nidoqueen, but other than that, there's not much reason. And my bulk allows me, if a comes in, catch me with return, I can heal that off. If some of his mons get weakened or some of his mons go down and he brings Torkoal, I actually outspeed a lot of stuff and can still do a lot of damage to him. I have Baton Pass for the momentum and Synthesis just to stay healthy. If Sun is up, Synthesis is going to do a lot to me. And yeah, so that is Gaia. 2 mons making their debut. Hopefully they will put in the work. And I'm going to go get connected with Non-Zero and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I believe we are here. We're here versus Non-Zero connected in the Draft League tier. You can see the 6 mons down there that I predict him to bring. However, that Rotom could very well be something else. We are just now waiting for him to accept. I did have to take off Reflect on Umbreon because it was incompatible with another move, not the ability. So that's unfortunate. Okay. So that's unfortunate. But other than that, everything's ready to go. I think I put Baton Pass on there. I didn't see anything in MLBA that said that I couldn't run 2 Baton Passers, and both of them are dry anyway, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. Looks like we get everything right, except for thing. Not too surprising. We're going to see this become the Savali, which is fine. I also made everything bigger because I felt like it was kind of looking weird without them being just a little bit bigger. So all the mons are bigger now. Don't really see a reason not to. You assholes. Don't really see a reason not to lead with something like my Cobalion. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Lead with Cobalion. He leads Jirachi. Y'all assholes all up in here. This could either easily be a Stealth Rocker. I'm going to click Volt Switch. And I'm going to go out into my I don't know what I'm going to go into. He goes into Savali Poison, which is fine. Because that gives me... Let's see here. So Volley Poison. Or a defensive variant versus Aurora. He can do some damage to me, but I'm not doing too much back to him. So let's go Nidoqueen. I think so. Let's go into Nidoqueen, shall we? He has Terrakion, so I can't afford to lose my thing yet. But I will put up a T-Spike here. Very handy to have. And he should just parting shot out. My cat is the asshole king and queen of the planet. Jesus Christ, I cannot have a safe recording. So he goes into Jirachi. So a Psychic type move is most likely coming. I will go into this. And I think I'm going to Baton Pass out. Once I go into this. Goes for Rocks, which is fine. I'm going to Baton Pass actually. Get that little unlock open. He goes for U-turn. I will be a little bit weakened when I come back in. So Greninja's going to be kind of annoying. However, if he goes into Terrakion like I think he will here, or Altaria, I can get the momentum, which is great. He goes into Silvally Poison. So I'm out of there once again. Parting Shot. Oh, so Volley Poison because he absorbs the T-Spike. Oh, yeah. Oh, you bastard. You little shit. He's going to be a physically defensive Altaria, too. Alright, so we go into this, and then we click Earth Power. Yeah, that little core between him and Jirachi is going to prevent me from being able to do too much. However, he does not have a really good switch, safe switch into this. If he goes into Altaria, I can put up a T-Spike or something. He could go Altaria. Altaria is a gigantic nuisance to this team. This Volley is a gigantic nuisance to this team. A ridiculously large nuisance. He goes into Greninja, which is going to allow me to get some damage off on that. A water type move is coming. I'm going to go out into my Leafeon. I hate to take such early damage, and we're going to get to see what this is. Is this Specs? That looked like Specs. Oh, that's definitely Specs. So I'm going to heal up here. And then we will act accordingly. These rocks are a gigantic issue, but I'm going to have to deal with them because I don't really have anything else I can do versus them. Goes into Altaria. As expected, going to Baton Pass out. Now we get to see if double Baton Pass is legal. As far as I know, that there is nothing against double Baton Pass. I'm going to Baton Pass out. Going to go hard into my Cobalion, which is Choice Scarf, which is meant to handle this thing. I'm going to Iron Head. I'm going to try and weaken this. If he is Dragon Dance, that means he is a little bit weaker to my Zeraora, which is great. Kind of makes me think that he might be a Choice Scarf Diggersby. Okay. Earthquake would not have killed. +1 Earthquake was not killing me, and that still blows. But +1 Earthquake could not have killed me. There's no way. I'm going to Iron Head again. He could easily switch out to Jirachi, which he might. But that's okay. Damage is damage, and information is information. You don't see anything. I need hazards. Oh look, my hazards is right in front of me. Jirachi, Choice Scarf variant, maybe, something like that. Versus Cobalion. He's definitely offensive. That Altaria also probably is offensive. Yep. Which is great. Zero destroys him. Yeah, +1 Earthquake would not have killed. +1 Return just did just about as much. +1 Earthquake did 72 to 85, which I am out of range of. I don't see, he might go for a psychic type move here. I don't mind being in range of +1 Earthquake. I'm going to Iron Head again, get a little bit of damage off. He's going to U-turn, yeah, and that's also why. So out comes Greninja, I believe. Definitely think that Greninja's coming out right now. It's Choice Specs, it's Threat. And I think I'm going to have to let Umbreon go down. Umbreon's only here for that Mon. However, oh, he goes into this. He'll flamethrower me. I'm going to go into this. He has no ground resist. Parting shot immediately. Flamethrowers immediately. I'm okay if he goes back out into Greninja because that's just weakening it. So I can potentially click Iron Head a couple times and win. That's kind of what my game plan is right now. Is trying to win with Scarf Cobalion, click an Iron Head. CC. That's dying. Oh. Oh, it wasn't dying anyway. Clicking Earth Power again. Heart Stamp. You cheeky little bastard. Hopefully it doesn't U-turn here. I'm going to say this is sack fodder. Shuriken is looking mighty unfortunate right now. So here, this is the opportunity I've been looking for. I do get a wish off here. That sucks. Wow, you are running quite the set, aren't you? Huh. I'm in an interesting position here. I'm going to baton pass. He is going to U-turn. He's going to do a little bit of damage. He should go out to track or the Altaria. Either way, I think my switching is... I'm definitely looking like I'm going to sweep with close combat, but I have to get some kind of damage off on that Silvally. I need Hazard is what I need, I think. Oh, perfect. I'm going to use Zeraora to try and break so that I can win with the other thing. And immediately I'm going to click Plasma Fist. There is no reason why I should not just click Plasma Fist right now. Unless if he hard switches, he's got me. But this is really good for Cobalion. Give me some damage. That almost did damage. That almost did damage. However, weakening this thing, which is great. Give me some more damage. Parting shot. Goodbye. Another thing that could win is my Golisopod, actually. But I'm gonna have to kill the Altaria for that. Yep, gonna have to kill Altaria for that. You might think I'm scarfed, which is really nice. Might think I'm scarfed, although he might not because I have a scarfed Cobalion sitting right there. So, what does he go out into? First goes Jirachi, I kill that. If he goes into Altaria, I immediately corkscrew and I do not mess around. If he goes into Diggersby, that's an interesting play. I don't think I like that play. I think I have to Drain Punch that. Which I'm okay with Zeraora going kind of down early. No. Scarf Diggersby. Checked permanently by my Scarf Cobalion. He'd go hard into it. It's not Scarf Diggersby. I think it's set up. I don't think he has a choice Scarfer on this team. So now he's looking at his team like, what do I do? What do you do? What do you do? Huh? What do you do? Zeraora versus Terrakion? Doesn't look like anything would kill it. Wow, it even leaves Corkscrew Crash. However, Stone Edge does not kill, and close combat is a roll. That's good to know. So, if he goes Diggersby, I have to Drain, weaken it for whatever. Rocks are incredibly annoying. I think he understands he's in a really bad spot, and that Cobalion might just come in and wreck. That is definitely also a physically defensive Silvally Poison. Oh yeah, that's physically defensive as hell. So, Cobalion does 14.4% minimum with the close combat. How perfect is that? How much does an offensive Rachi take? Give me that damage on Jirachi, please. 44.8 to 53. Oh, I don't need anything on Jirachi. I just need the time. I need him to stub his toe. And then I just need to kill... Well, Specs Water Shuriken can stop that, but I need to kill Altaria. Wow, that Earthquake's actually coming back to bite him in the ass now. He's out of range of close combat. You little shit. Why? How dare you? I don't know what he's thinking. I think he's thinking, how do I not let something die? And I think the answer is either Diggersby or Terrakion. Because I kill Greninja, I kill this, I put Jirachi in range of Earthquake guaranteed, or close combat guaranteed. If he goes Altaria, it dies. If he goes Terrakion, I get a huge hit off on it. If he goes Diggersby, I do like 5% to it. JK, I probably do. I'm going to guess that with the -1, I'm going to do 36% to the Diggersby with my Zeraora's Drain Punch. $39-46. It's lit. He is really taking his time. And the play is Jirachi. Oh my god. Please. I'm clicking Drain Punch because it gives me health back and it puts him in range. He is in range of close combat. Go out to Altaria. Go out to Altaria. Watch me send that thing out this planet and get 5 kills with Cobalion. Go out to Altaria. I'm not switching out. You are in range of close combat, and it's looking lit at the night show. Wow, he brought a team super weak too, Leafeon. I could have brought Sunny Day. Sunny Day Life Orb would have absolutely just destroyed him. Oh, that's also why I brought Silvally Poison, even though I have Z-Dig. Goes it to Gren. Going out to Leafeon, save this. Try to not give him the thing, but if he gets the thing, it's okay. As long as he doesn't get the thing with Water Shuriken right now. Because then I'm really in a tough spot on how I revenge it. So it goes to Gren, I go out to Leafeon, Water Shuriken should come out, bounces off. And now he's really in a bad position. Because I literally just click Baton Pass. And then I click Corkscrew Crash. I don't care what you go out into. The point is, I'm here. And if you stay in, you are going to die. And then I'm going to win. So Volley got a kill. Zeraora is the Pokemon I'm looking at. Zeraora kills Silvally with Corkscrew Crash. Can't let Altaria come in. Gotta go to Cobalion. If it wasn't for that Altaria, I would have gone out to Gliscod and something would have dropped. Something would have dropped hard. I think my game plan is keep more sacks than him. That toxic me. Oh, that's not good. What? Oh, great. Okay. Jirachi kills Zeraora with toxic damage. Right? Oh, Silvally did it. Close combat here. And goodbye. That did not matter unless you were, like, fully physically defensive. Even if you were max HP, that did not matter. You literally had to be, like, fully physically defensive to be able to live that. Unfortunately, Cobalion kills. Well, not unfortunately that Cobalion kills Diggersby with close combat. But unfortunately, this is now out. I go into Nidoqueen because it's the only thing that prevents this thing from setting up a Dragon Dance and roosting. And I am out of ways to hurt this thing. Damn. That would have been lit if I lived. Let's go into this now. Mega Altaria kills Nidoqueen with Earthquake. So his DD 2 attacks roost. I roll Iron Head. I don't care what he do. This should 2 a KO. It doesn't 2 a KO. Do I just stay in? Going to Leafeon. U-turns. I also could have Iron Tail. Go figure. Is he gonna be Jolly? He has to be Jolly Altaria. He goes into this. Perfect. Not looking good. I should not have let that thing roost. I should have gone out to Leafeon. Letting this thing roost was so detrimental. But now what do you do? Yeah, Joes. And he gets him the Battle Bond. Gonna go into this. He should go hard into Altaria, and I really want to predict that. But first impression is a good play, either way. Goes into Altaria. This won't kill. Hard into Cobalion. If he Earthquakes, he Earthquakes. Returns. Okay. Now something dies. Maybe. Always click Iron Head. Always click Iron Head. This will die. Okay. Cobalion kills Jirachi with Iron Head. Water Shurikens. Protect. Wait, no, I'm out of range. I wish. I'm out of range. Baton pass out. What do you do here? Is this really a setup variant? Okay, here's the problem. I need to see how much I do to Terrakion with Golisopod. Aquajet does that much. He has to rock polish here, right? Yeah. Cobalion should eat one, maybe. To roll. Okay. Should rocky him. I choked it. Damn it! Oh, I choked it. I should have gone to Cobalion and then double switch into Umbreon, sacked it, and had him be at -1 because of close combat, and then Aqua Jet him. We just probably out of range for it. Yeah. No, the right play was actually foul playing like I thought I should have. Because it would have weakened this, and then close combat would have definitely put him in range. I think I have to go off of nothing. He has to rock him, unless he's Fightinium. Because I think he's, like, afraid to miss. Would you believe me if I told you that Stonehead does not kill? Golisopod? You fat motherfucker. Rock him, yep. We lose. Yep. Unfortunate. Continental Crush. Terrakion kills Cobalion with close combat. Terrakion kills Umbreon with close combat. Well, damn, that team is so scary against me. I hate Greninja. I fucking hate Greninja so much. But, yeah, hopefully we can come back from this. I'm really not excited about this at all. I might need to make some free agents, because apparently this team is not as bulky as I thought. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we won't choke the next one away. Peace, guys.